guys? Welcome to our YouTube channel. Note that I said our this time because we've got a very special guest today. Are you going to go and introduce and be like, Doctor? Boop, 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 boop,
You know what it is?
Bravo.
I really want to, but then I've been thinking since we started.
Right.
Like in my musical creative side is trying to find all the words
Right.
to like define this incredible, phenomenal, smart, stunning
Yeah.
pioneer
Oh,
of a super woman, Dr. Matlhogonolo, Mongwa-Mouwane.
Yeah.
Hi, Doc.
hi.
Welcome, Dr. M. Welcome. You look great, by the way.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you for inviting me. I was like, oh, finally I get invited. Hey?
Yeah, no, it's really sweet. It's
Yeah.
really sweet. I think this whole week I was thinking how to start this episode or how to go about it, right? I came across you know those posts, it was a tweet on LinkedIn, and the guy said, always remember the one person that gave you a chance when nobody else would. Right? The one CEO that said,
That hit home.
You look like
That actually
you
hit
could
home.
do something, and then they gave you that opportunity. That person for me in Botswana for the first time
fair.
was
Are you
Dr.
for
M.
real?
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
It was
wow.
Dr. M. So it was
That's
a big
actually
thing
insane.
Yeah.
Because that's the same for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits home. Like it spun me back.
Yeah.
Because she had no reason to. I think I remember when they put out their requirements, I didn't particularly meet all of them on paper.
Right.
But I guess maybe she saw me work or saw something in me and took
Yeah.
a wild chance.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything I could do to like ever pay that back, you know. Like you took a chance when nobody did. I don't know what you saw, but
Yeah. We've had this conversation before, and I think it's not always about, meeting everything on paper. You just
Yeah.
have to prove your value. That's
clock it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like if you bring value, like people will, will take you in. People will, give you a chance.
Right.
So I think that's what it is for me. Like it's not about. I think also having experienced in the past, like people who meet everything on paper, and then when it comes to doing the job, it doesn't really
do a
get
quality
done.
job.
Yeah, to the quality, to that level that you want it to be done. So I think you just need to, prove your worth in every room that you walk into, and
Right.
people will catch up.
They'll catch up
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Do you have a similar story though, Dr. M? Because I want to know, because obviously in my career, my biggest aspiration is to pass it on. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's what the tweet said, that when you get the chance to as well, to sort of mentor somebody, to pick somebody up who nobody has really considered. What's your story? Who's passed it on? Who do we have to thank for your grace?
Who do we have to thank for my grace?
Yeah.
Okay, like it has to be God above all.
Right.
Like
Yes.
I think you rightfully said so. Grace is something that you cannot explain, even to people. Like you can't even explain it to yourself. Yeah, and but there have been people along the way who've supported me. I can't particularly say. Oh, let me think about it before people come out and kill me.
In the comments
Yeah,
section,
think about it long and
how
hard.
can you forget me? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me actually think about. But I wanted to say I've been in situations like in starting the business and all. I've been in situations where people be like, "Who? I was like, at the time I was I was young, I was tiny, and people were like, oh, and I'd always get that where people would not understand your vision or understand what you're talking about.
Right.
And now it's like, oh, like now people have seen, like when you've proven or having a track record, people now come to the table and like, yeah, that's what she was talking about now. Yeah. So I'd say that's my story. But I've had a lot of people along the way who've supported me, mothers that are not my biological mother, people that I've met as clients that became friends, that became mentors. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
nice?
I have a question. Just based on what you just said now, I like that you said when you were young. To be fair, for the record, Dr. Mongwa is not like old people's, right?
Yeah.
Which makes her accomplishments even more
Right.
out of this world, right?
A more correct statement is when she was younger.
Yes, there we
Right.
go.
And not
Right?
when
Because
I
I
was
mean,
young.
like,
Yeah.
it's incredible what you've achieved at this age. And my question is, so evidently you have an eye for seeing things that others don't, i.e., me and Michael.
Big shout.
Yes, right. And that clearly didn't just start with us, because you had this dream and vision that nobody saw until it was actually here.
Yeah.
So my question is, for a young African dreamer, right? What keeps you going at night? Like when everything feels like it's not making sense? Because I can imagine it wasn't smooth sailing,
Yeah.
right? You had to convince people to get on board, to believe in you. You had to believe in yourself. Essentially, I'm trying to ask, like, what kept you going? Like, what every single day? Like, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? I think for the most part, it's wanting to be better than myself. Yeah, wanting to be better than the previous version of myself. I want to, push the limits and see really like how far I can go in terms of and I always say this sort of like entrepreneurship is like a self growth kind of process. It's about you, and it's not about what other people see. It's about every single thing, that every challenge that you face is teaching you or is developing in you. And certain things, like me sitting here right now talking to you, is really like, people who know me, is really like something that would never have happened in the past.
Yeah.
And it's something that I
Really?
have had to constantly work on and overcome. I never used to like to speak in public platforms. And to think that now I've gotten like speaking engagements, like a
Yeah,
whole me,
Yeah.
like,
it's
and
hard to
it's just
believe.
that thing of wanting to push yourself and see how far you can go, and wanting to become a better version every single time of yourself. And I think I'm also just really hard on myself. That's what it is. But also, I have a love for people. I have a passion for what I do. I actually love what I do. And it keeps me going every day. Yeah.
I don't think I asked you this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And what keeps you guys going every day? What keeps you going?
I was
Have
not
you thought
expecting
about
the
it?
spin back.
Yeah.
You never expect these. You just throw them there and then you hope the host is like,
I won't lie to you. For me, it's just helping people. I think anybody that's, I guess, seen me work or been around me could attest to it. The ways in which we have to may not be the most favorable, because you don't always want it to be like a dire situation. But I think I've just always had a heart for helping people,
yeah.
Yeah.
which I think, similar to Dr. M, it's, you have to like find a perfect balance of like, this is toxic, but this is good. Because, for
Definitely.
example, she says she's hard on herself,
Yeah.
which both you and I can attest to, right? But that can also become very toxic, because it's like, you've done a good job, it's okay. But it's like, no, I need to be
I need to do
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
As great and motivating as it is, it could become borderline, right? But in the sense with me, I would self-sacrifice like all the time.
Yep.
And finding the balance of, okay, you can't help everyone.
Yeah.
You did your best.
Yeah.
I think regardless of how hard it gets, the love for people makes it easier.
Yeah.
So I think that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
It's
Would not recommend, though, if you don't have the heart for people.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of people, like you said, they see the glams of
Yeah.
it. They don't know the behind
The
the
behind
scenes.
the
So unless you
scenes,
have the
yeah.
heart for it, don't
Don't do it.
do it.
Yeah, that's Dr. Mayamba's line, by the way. I think it was a high school student who came, and then he met both of us and he said, "Hey, listen, guys, I want to be a doctor as well. I think it's cool." And we said, "Yeah, sure." I think the question that he asked was, "Could you do it? Are you ready to do it? Like after 5 years, if they say work for 2 years just for free with no payment, would you do it?" The guy said no.
Yeah.
She's like, I gotta eat. And he said, then you don't love it enough.
Would you do it?
I would do it. Well, I mean, I did it already.
Would you do it, Doc?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we did. We had to do internship
Oh, yeah,
for free, isn't
I
it?
remember.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's how you'd know that if you're
You-
cut out for it, because
Oh, you're just in it
a lot
for-
of countries you're not guaranteed that job after you graduate. So if you think about it, because everyone will say, "Oh, be a doctor." People will always be sick. There's lots of doctors.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's a time when there's periods where the government is not hiring people.
That's true.
And then you
Even
have to
in
sort of push.
Botswana.
Yeah, even in Botswana. So that motivation of no, you always get a job. It's not about job safety. It's about this is a difficult job.
Yeah.
If you can wake up for internship every week, do a 24-hour call, no sleep for free, be my guest.
Yeah.
Then you can come and join.
This comes back to my question.
Right.
It's pretty obvious what I would probably do if
Yeah.
I wasn't a doctor.
Right.
I mean, I would still want to be, but what would you both do if you weren't? Let's start here. We'll
Yeah.
save the best for last.
Right.
What would you want to be? What would you be rather if you weren't a doctor?
I'd be an engineer if I wasn't a doctor.
I could see it.
I'd be an engineer, I think, because it's interesting. And I was really great at maths all throughout my O levels and A levels. So
Yeah.
I'd definitely be an engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
And me, so I always get this question around, what's it called? Like, I always get people asking, like, why I'm a doctor.
Right.
And I always tell the story of how, because from primary school, I'd get like 100% in everything. I
Come
didn't
on.
even know I was smart
Right.
until... Like I was in high school, I didn't even understand what was happening, you know,
Right.
like it just came so naturally to me. And from a young age, people would always say, what, Pasa? She's going to be a doctor, she's going to be a doctor. So I can't really tell what came first. Because then
Actually
at some
want to,
point I
or-
started saying it even at a young age to say, I'm going to be a doctor when I grow up.
Oh, wow.
So, but I always say when I look at my personality and the person that I am, I don't know of any other thing that would suit me, suit my personality. So
Actually, yeah.
I think that medicine or being a doctor is it for me. But outside of this, definitely something to do with not event planning, because I know how to organize and plan things quite well. It also comes very naturally to me. Like I do.
Do you
like
do
when
weddings?
I do.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
I do weddings. I do everything. Yeah, but I'm very good at planning things and putting things together, new ideas, or small, intimate kind of things. So I would be that because I really enjoy it. Yeah.
What's your guilty?
But you didn't tell us yours.
Yeah,
We know,
you-
but
oh,
the
you
people
missed the
don't
question.
Yeah, I
know.
was gonna be. I'm here with the questions. And then Dr. M is spinning. What would I be? I would
Yes.
probably do anything in the creative arts.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the album. by the way.
Yes, thank you very much for always reminding them.
It's very rare to get okay, I know that medicine has a science and an art to it,
Took the words out
but
of
it's
my mouth.
very rare to get somebody who's like very science oriented and also a creative.
Artistic, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a very rare combo that you have there, sir.
I think. Thank you. I think it's like your one about getting the 100%, and it was just normal to you. I just, well, maybe because it comes natural to me, I don't think too much of it,
Yeah.
which I think works in my favor because it keeps me level-headed.
Yeah.
From the outside, I don't think it's like amazing. Like, okay, you're a doctor and you're good at it, great. You're a musician and you're good at it, great.
It's just regular for you.
It's just regular for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Comes back to that balance thing that we were
Right.
talking about.
I'm the only
yeah, but-
doctor on this panel, by the way, who didn't get 100% in primary school. So to the kid at home that's failing,
It's possible.
science,
African child.
you
It's-
can be here
you
too,
can
my
do it.
boy. Do you know what I mean?
It's very possible.
Just start working hard around 16. Yeah, around 16, start pushing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I actually wasn't a very smart kid. I think my mom can attest to this. One time, my mom set my
to
brother
differ.
and I down, and she was like to my brother, "You're very smart. You're very smart. You don't even need to study to pass."
What?
And that's true. Nigel will come to a lecture. He'll listen. Nigel's my brother, by the way. He'll listen, and he can take the exam in 3 months. He'll remember what was said. Then she turned to me and said, You, my friend, need to study. You need to study and apply yourself. And
Yeah.
then you'll be smart too, right? And at the time, I was like, yeah, that's true. There's different types of intelligence. Every
Yeah.
time I think about it now, I'm like, wait a minute, Mom. What were you trying to say there, you know? But it is like that. I did study and apply myself eventually. It was great motivation. And I did end up getting into medical school and being successful at it, actually. So,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
interesting how powerful your mind is when
Yeah.
you believe that you can actually do stuff.
Exactly,
It
yeah.
doesn't always have to come naturally to you.
Right.
It's something that you have to learn over time and overcome.
Yeah.
You know?
This is that
getting
guy,
through struts.
Ben Carson, right?
Yeah.
The gifted hand story.
Yeah.
Like he was failing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's the first to operate on separate Siamese twins. So
Yeah.
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 we don't have Dr. Ben Carson with us, but we have a Dr. Michael. Right? And his story is motivating.
Yeah. Also,
can do it.
also you're probably a different type of smart.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Yeah, that's
So,
what she meant.
Yeah.
I hope you don't tell your kids that, Dr. M.
I was actually gonna ask you how you took it as a child. Did you take it did it somewhat affect you, or did you take it in any internalize that, and or you just took it as that?
I internalized it. You know what it is? I internalized it, but in such a positive way. Like I'm saying right now that when I was thinking about it as a kid, I thought, wow, yeah, I actually am
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
Like when I read and I study, I would get 90%, 100% on a test, right? So I knew that I had it in me. I just had to work for it. But I didn't understand that, it's not really like natural high IQ intelligence. It's an intelligence that comes with practice. And even till now, right? I always say that I studied more than most in uni.
Really?
Nelo's going to refuse this because I was out partying sometimes, like from like 40% of the time. But then I would literally come from the party and
study.
get into my books because I know that I'm not like the other kids where they'll just remember everything from the lecture hall. I had to proper apply myself.
Yeah.
And that's just how I've lived my life since. Even now, I'll study maybe 1 or 2 hours every day just to keep that going.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you don't want to be the dumbest doctor in like in the room.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's important to me. Yeah.
I sucked at math, if it helps with anything. I actually dislike mathematics.
Yeah.
I will go on record to say I still count with my fingers. Maths was fun when it was just numbers. Like
Right.
when letters get involved and it's like,
All right.
why are we
Doing numbers.
doing this?
Yeah, I was very good with numbers, but I can admit for my Form 4, Form 5, I did add maths because we're supposed to be smart, and I ended up just quitting the whole thing. But when we got to first year varsity,
It was useful that
yeah,
admats.
that admats was useful, and it was like
a
so
walk in the
natural.
park,
Like,
yeah.
I was like, just the difference of a year. I don't know what changed from my Form 4, Form 5, where I could not even understand a single thing, to now fully understanding.
Getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest advantage. Doing admats in high school, because I had to do A levels before uni. And then when you get to A level and the A level maths is like, oh, it's so
Admats.
easy.
Yeah, it's so
It's
easy,
like
like-
admats, you're like differentiation, integration, let's go.
I never did A levels.
Yeah, you're like,
So first year of school was,
it was tough.
I think it was a blessing that, and I say this in a non-stereotypical way, it was
Right.
a blessing that I think 70% of our group was Indians.
All right.
And my Indians told me, like, listen, brother.
My Indians.
Yeah, they were my Indians. Because these were my best friends. I kept them and we took care of each other. And they
Right.
told me, brother, we did this in grade 4. I was like, grade 4?
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, every day after school,
Teach me.
just teach me.
Aw.
Like, because they struggled a bit with like languages in Russian. I'm like, we'll do Russian together. Just teach me why this X has to go here and this thing does this.
Yeah.
So I guess this all just means there's different ways to get to the same point.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 different stories and we all get to sit
Yeah.
here together.
Yeah.
Bless. Yeah. By the way, interesting fact, I think, and this is for the viewers as well, that people don't know this actually, but the biggest pioneer on starting this podcast was actually Dr. M.
Yeah, actually.
And our boss, her husband, right? And he was like, yo, you guys get online. Then they both talked to us. They were like, guys, listen, you could start a podcast and we could do
Which
it.
we've never done before.
Which we've never done before, right? We will offer you a platform, we'll get cameras, we'll shoot. And by the way, we're shooting at
Kalafhi
Day
Hospital. The
in
best
Sheffield.
day hospital.
Big shout out, the best hospital in the
Period.
country.
Yes.
Right, the best hospital in the country. So, And when you look at things like that, right, you realize how innovative Dr. M is, how innovative she's been pushing this whole Kalafhi group now, right? Why, why, and what made you integrate these social forms of medium, right? Why did you choose to do a podcast? Why did you choose to get on TikTok and start
Yeah.
pushing it there? Unlike other hospitals, we don't see many of them online.
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you get there?
So, because simple answer, that's where the people are.
Right.
And the world is evolving. The world is moving towards technology. We're all moving towards AI and all these platforms.
Right.
And if you don't move or if you don't evolve with the times, if you don't grow, you are basically going to die. So
behind, yeah.
you'll be left behind. And
Right.
in every industry, if you're not growing with the times, you'll be left behind, right? And it just goes back to one of the principles of the Kalafhi group is that you don't wait for people to come to you or come to you with illnesses. You want to be proactive.
Right.
You want to focus on preventative and preemptive healthcare.
Yeah.
So these are platforms where people are and platforms where people can actually relate with you. And because not everybody wants to come and see a doctor.
Yeah.
But you guys are getting an audience and people are learning more and more from the podcast without having to come in the consultation room. From TikTok, everybody is on TikTok. The whole world is on TikTok. So it was very important to move with the times.
Right.
And come to a level, because also there's a thing of, you know how people like back in the day, because we are all about transformative healthcare.
Right.
I look at experiences that I've had in the past with, how you'd go to a doctor and wait for hours on end, even end up getting even better and leave without even seeing the doctor because the doctor is on lunch or whatever. And those are some of the things that we want to kind of change. And this whole thing of like doctors are human. I'm just a girl. We are all just human, and you want to appeal to people on a human level. And come down to everybody's level and say, look, we can have these conversations in a relaxed kind of platform. And, the chemistry between you guys was just awesome. So we had to do it.
Yeah, no, it's...
Yeah, and it had to be with you guys.
No, we really do appreciate it. It's been really great. It's been a great journey. It's been ever since the first episode, but we were just like, this is actually going well.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
Yeah.
I was thinking we should have Dr. M on one of the episodes, and I was like, nah, we'll save her. By the way, we'll save her for the last episode of the season. Hopefully we can have her in as well in more and more seasons.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. If I get invited, I'll come.
Yeah, show up and show out. Yeah.
Yes, most definitely. But how has it changed for you guys in terms of like from day one to now? Like, how are you finding it? Are you enjoying it? Are you getting a lot more like people? Because I get people sending me like, who's this doctor? Like. So are you finding that, like, how has it been like for you since you started the podcast? What has changed? Has anything changed at all?
You know what? I think it's helped to increase the patients that come to the clinic. And I was explaining this to Dr. Mayamba last week that every now and then, maybe once or twice a week, somebody will pop in and say, hey, I came because of the podcast. So like, hey, I wanted to see you. And then I'm shocked at the same time that many people actually are watching it, because we've got 200 subscribers.
We
Fix
hit 200
that.
now.
All right, guys.
We should fix that.
Yeah. Fix that, guys. Click
Road
now,
to
subscribe.
100,000.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 100,000, But yeah, we've had a few patients that will come in. Today I was in Main Mall for the first time, and I think I had about 2 patients as well. One came in, and then she went out and said, the guy from TikTok is here.
The guy from TikTok.
The guy from TikTok is here. So she got in as well, and then she was like, I'm registering, right? So she came in, and then she's like, well, I'm not really sick. I was like, it's okay. We can do like a health check. I can check you for your blood sugar. I will check your BMI, your BP. By the way, guys, come to Main Mall Clinic as well.
Yes, the guy from the doctor
The guy
from
from
TikTok
TikTok,
is now
The guy-
at the Kalafhi Main Mall.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then I got her in, and we had a good chat, and that was really nice, because at the same time I feel like we have a big impact on people, that some people that we don't even know, but we
Yeah.
get that chance to actually meet them in real life and know it's a little exciting as well. Because I'm like, oh man, people watch me. That's crazy, but it's really nice.
Yeah.
I think it's been a really great journey and a great initiative. I think, yeah.
I think for me, I get those in a very weird way.
Yeah.
Like after the consultation's done, then they'll like slide in like a little comment when they're walking out. Like, by the way, like that thing on the last episode. I was like, wait, you watch? And these are like people that are like regular patients. They've come in and not said a single thing about the podcast. It's just
Yeah.
like regular business. So how's the family? How's this? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that thing on the podcast, I agree. I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys, like people watch. Like,
Yeah.
I think for me, also in prepping for the episodes, it keeps you like up to date with what's going on.
Yeah.
Aside from like just educating the masses, there's things that I've learned
Current, yeah.
on the podcast as well. I forgot what that was that you said that just, it shocked me. I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've learned a lot from the podcast as well.
it's also self-fulfilling in that sense. It's not just for the people, right, at the end of the day, but I'm also constantly being kept on my toes about things.
Yeah.
You know, there was someone that asked me, it's happened so many times actually.
Right.
Like a patient asked me a question, I'm like, if you had watched the podcast, I wouldn't have had
Episode
to.
3.
But then I would be like, I can answer this in a heartbeat, like without going. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, according to 2002 guidelines, because I'm like, we discussed this 2 weeks ago, so
Yeah.
it's helped with clinical practice. Believe it, I am more confident than I've ever been.
Oh, that's great.
Because I'm like, I know this. Like,
Yeah.
I read it for myself. It's not like I'm
Yeah.
just pulling things out of the air.
Yeah.
So that has been rewarding in a sense,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's so great, guys.
Speaking of TikTok, she's a TikTok sensation.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was about to talk about actually. Like clients walk in like, yeah, doc, they don't actually call me doc. Are you a real doctor or you are doctor Dr. Matthew or
Yes,
Dr.
yes,
Bob?
yes,
like
What's his name?
Yeah, but TikTok.
Dr. Malinga.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
or
got
Dr.
asked that one.
Malinga. Are you a
Yeah.
real doctor or what doctor? Are you an influencer? No.
Okay.
I'm actually a doctor, real doctor.
And that helps to bring in people like
It does. Like everybody is on TikTok. All my clients, majority of my clients come from TikTok. They first interact with my other head, Renewal Aesthetics, on
Yes.
TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people, and it's an opportunity to teach as well about things that people may be nervous about, not fully understanding. So it's really great platforms. Like, and these platforms allow you to reach people that you would have never reached by just being in your office and sitting in your corner.
Right.
It brings you closer to the world.
All right.
Yeah.
But with Renewal, by the way, boss lady, I call her boss lady, guys. All right, because I keep saying Dr. M feels so unnatural.
Yeah, from
So-
day one, you've
yeah,
been
from day
saying
one,
that.
I was just
yeah.
like boss lady, and then I call boss man
Yes.
as well. So I've got that. With Renewal Aesthetics, that's a special interest of yours, isn't it? Aesthetic medicine with
Yeah.
dermatology, isn't it?
Yes, aesthetic
sort of
medicine. Yeah.
Aesthetic medicine.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. What triggered that interest?
It's kind of like a long story. So
Right.
when we started with Kalafhi, I got to a point where I was burnt out, I got depressed and all that. So I took some time off. I was off work for 3 months, and during that time, I was just going through a process of healing and, just doing the things, self-care and all that. And that's where really it came from, to say that you also need to fill your cup and take care of yourself and do the things that you like and things that make you happy as well. So I wanted to still have something that incorporates medical practice without being so heavily toxic in a way, or so heavily taxing on you, because also, being a business owner and running multiple facilities as well can be quite heavy on a person.
And being married and being a mom.
Being married and being a mom and being a friend and all that, like you struggle to find balance. So it came from that, my own personal journey of healing. And I was like, yeah, I could actually set up something that focuses on holistic wellness over and above just your regular clinical practice. So it's not just about looking, it's very important to look good. Don't get me wrong. Very important. But also it's about just, becoming wholesomeness and all that. That's why we also do these wellness events, wellness kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah. So we incorporate things like yoga, fitness, nutrition, over and above the skin treatments that we do, other things that we do that has more cosmetic things that we do.
Is the yoga just for ladies?
No, it's not just for ladies.
Kupa invite was lady.
Definitely. I think next year, please do come. Please do show up.
Right, guys, it's
We
on
will.
record, boss lady. So I'll be there.
So we're gonna have our annual brunch. So we're gonna invite you because there you'd have like things like yoga, sound bath, meditation if you like.
Invite the Kalafhi podcast doctors, or just invite?
Okay,
I need to clarify that, so I can also show up to this.
both of you are invited, and you better show up.
You had me at brunch,
Yeah.
dog.
Brunch.
Yoga, but brunch, yeah, no, I'm there.
But you would definitely enjoy it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What kind of yoga do you guys do? Or is it just
There's types.
Yeah, there's different types of yoga.
Well, I don't really know, but I usually book like a beginner's yoga class because you get an instructor who will come and do the yoga for you, instruct and yeah. So I usually make sure like it's something that every level can
Can participate.
can participate in, and more to fitness than like practicing the yoga as like a religious thing. It's more like fitness type of yoga.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but I know there's different types. I'm not very familiar.
You know what I'm gathering? Almost like a consistency with you. When she was explaining the Kalafhi medical group and evolving, and if you don't evolve, you die. Renewal aesthetics, even though it comes from a personal point, even in your healing journey, you still stick to your guns of being innovative.
And keep
Yeah.
growing.
Because, I mean, to be fair, you could have stopped at
Just
one clinic with Kalafhi, but then you expand that. You go into a whole new field that I think more than anything, you do a lot of niche stuff. Like a day hospital is a niche concept.
Yeah.
You could easily decide to just follow what everybody's doing, but to decide on the fact that I want this and I'm going to go for it
And stick to it.
and then actually make it happen.
Yeah.
I like when you asked if yoga is just for women, because I went to Renewal once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. There's a whole TikTok of it, by the way. Yeah, I featured on the TikTok page. She has this really cool device. And like, which is another thing with Kalafhi, right? Just trying to make tech and medicine meet.
Yeah.
Like the latest of things that everybody's doing out there, we can do them here. Now, there's this like face thing, like I'm paraphrasing, okay? You will see the video. It's like a face scanner that like pretty much analyzes and gives you it's like Abby, but for like your skin.
For your skin, okay.
But that's like a very lower level.
Yeah.
It was telling me about like how hydrated my skin is, how
come through?
my pores, I thought they were, then it tells me my skin age.
Right.
The time I did this last year, I was 28, and it tells me I'm 32.
Your skin age.
Now, the funny part, I'm sure she remembers, she asked me what my skin routine was. And I was, as a
Vaseline and
doctor,
Protex, my
no,
boy.
not even, boss. I went and bought like the products.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my research on TikTok. Instead of going to see a doctor about it. So I'm
just
guilty
like-
as well.
Yeah.
There was, is it niacinamide, hyaluronic acid? I knew the terms.
Yeah.
And the percent. I was that guy.
percentage,
Yeah.
So she asked me, what are you doing? I was just shoving everything on my face. She said, no, this like you use like once or twice a week. This you
Yeah.
do this. And I was like,
And
yeah.
how to layer it.
Yeah.
Should it be evening or night? But it doesn't have to be that complicated for everybody.
That's what she said, yeah.
So even a simple routine, even a Vaseline routine works for some people. It doesn't work for everybody.
I'm Team Vaseline now.
Team Vaseline.
Because she asked me what moisturizer I use. I was like, there's moisturizers. So I'm just water and Vaseline. That's it. And drinking water.
No sunscreen. And we
And
need to use
sunscreen,
sunscreen,
yeah.
guys.
SPF 50.
Yeah. From a very young age, let your kids use sunscreen. We need to use sunscreen. Yeah.
I was like that as well. And I actually had to see a dermatologist about this. That was, the exfoliation cream.
Every
Morning and
day.
evening, Baba. Morning and evening. I was there with that charcoal. I went there, I was breaking out.
Yeah.
She was like, what are
Your
you
skin
doing?
is broken.
She was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm cleaning it. She
Yeah.
said, not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, not like that, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is very important, by the way. And yeah, if you need that aesthetic advice, all that good stuff, I
Check
highly
out their TikTok
recommend.
page actually.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
just by looking at it, you learn so much.
Yeah.
There's, I think around the first few times I was on their TikTok, half the comments, she can testify, will be asking like, "When essay is this?" Or like,
Oh,
Yeah.
And then they would
we get a lot
reply.
of comments from South Africa.
yeah, like
Yeah,
where
and
in
we
essay
reply,
is this?
yeah.
I'm like, no, we're in bots, and people are like, where?
hey, cross.
Maybe
then
we
they
need to go
call.
to SA. Who knows?
To expand.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
opening in Joburg.
Yeah.
No, they must
And-
cross. We cross for McDonald's to Zeras. They
That's-
must cross. They must cross and come.
Yeah. So, and also to what you're saying, Doc, speaking of how, everything that you, along your journey, you pick up things and anything can be a solution. Anything can be a business.
Yeah.
Anything, you
Literally.
know? Yeah. So anything that you experience and, people always ask me about, I'm a medic and I got into business and it's been a constant, trial, error, and recalibration. You learn and you
Grow.
reapply and you
Yeah.
grow.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's inspirational, man. I think more than anything, I was hoping for that for this episode. I was thinking, what are we going to talk about the boss lady? Because you don't want to say
Out of
bad
the boss
things.
lady. Oh my
You want
God.
to say things, and then she's like, "Is this what you say on all the podcasts?" I'm like,
No,
goodbye. But
let's
this
talk
is
about it
really
all,
nice.
everything.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. It's been really nice. It's been really inspirational. There's a lot that we've learned here from the beginning of like where she's come from and the things that she's going to do next. Right?
Yeah.
We've got
I have
innovation.
questions.
You still got questions.
Mr.
Yes,
Questions.
I have questions
But
actually.
Yeah.
I'm like constantly being shocked here. Yeah.
I have questions just to get to know Dr. M's mind a bit better. So we're gonna put you on the spot with these.
Mr.
Would you
Know Your
rather-
Mind.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
do
yes,
it.
yes.
What's up
She
with that,
watches.
by the
She
way?
watches
Yeah,
the
I
podcast.
do.
Yeah.
I
She's
do.
good,
Yeah.
I actually enjoy it.
We try. We try. Okay, Dr. M. Would you rather lose the ability to use GPS or lose the ability to use social media?
I think I'd rather lose the ability to use social media. I was actually
Really?
watching something earlier. I'm yet to do the research on it.
Okay.
That now more and more young people are getting dementia from use of
Yes.
social media.
yes.
Makes
So I'd
sense.
rather lose that because I'm already losing my memory. Like something is wrong. Like I'd rather lose that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that breaks help though. Just taking a 1 month off, just deleting everything.
Yeah.
Social diets.
Yeah.
Those social
I
diets.
struggle with that because also I need to keep track of the business, how it's doing and all that. Like I struggle with, I can't really separate, going on TikTok to actually,
For business or just
Yeah,
going
for
to
business,
binge
yeah.
scrolling. Yeah.
and the binge scrolling is insane. Yeah, I tell myself that I do it to get my mind off
Of
of
things.
work, off of things, but it's actually very toxic.
Right.
I think
I will
it's
try a break.
Yeah.
I need to look into that as well.
Yeah.
Because everything's becoming smaller. Started with like stories. Everything's like 1 minute, 30
Now
seconds.
things are like
I know, like even if I'm scrolling on
5,
TikTok
6,
and I see a video that's 2 minutes, I'm like, no.
it's too long.
That's
yeah.
like literally I tell myself it's too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
I find it's hard to like watch a movie in one sitting.
Yeah.
Because
And
my
I-
attention span is just
Yeah, and I think we need to actually research like the new ADHD. Everybody now has ADHD.
Everybody does, yeah.
Like,
It's a
what's
trend.
wrong? Yeah, like what's going on? Yeah. So I think social media, as much as we love it, it doesn't
should
really
take a
love
break.
us back.
Yeah. Well, that's
I've-
interesting. What about you, Mayamba? GPS,
Where-
social media.
Also,
Social
what
media.
do you need GPS for in Botswana?
social media for sure. Actually, yes.
It doesn't even work in certain places. Like you'll get lost. It doesn't even work in certain
think-
places.
I think when production
Yeah.
sent these questions,
Right.
because they weren't mine, I'm putting it on them. I think it's a very interesting answer because you say the people are on the socials, right? So the same thing that could be good,
Yeah.
you take
Can
with
be used for
caution.
bad, yeah.
True.
Because like when she was saying that, I was like, 2-minute videos feel long.
Yeah.
I tell myself, yeah, this thing is bad.
I'm not
Yeah.
watching
But then it's 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and I can't sleep and I'm there laughing at nothing.
I'll watch a 2-speed, bro. Press that thing
Yes.
like this.
Yeah, we need to
my eyes are
research
just
on
there
this.
like this. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather never age physically or never age mentally?
I'd rather never age mentally.
Mm.
I think the mind is a very powerful organ.
Really?
So if your mind doesn't age, there ain't no way your physical body is gonna age. Yeah.
That answers your question, Doc, about why I'm so interested in the mind. There's your answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta know the mind.
Nah.
As
Let's
much-
hold on a little bit. I'm at my
I'm
peak
with her.
physique right now, bro.
You wanna
I
stay
will
like this?
I'll stay like
And
this.
you'd
And-
rather be like stay like this and forget everything, not know how to get to your house. And
Yeah, when
have
I'm demented,
dementia.
I'll be like 90, but still looking like this. Come on.
Grandpa,
You're
Come
choosing
on.
your struggles.
Yeah, no, do you know this? Okay, fine. Is it a thing where you never age mentally? Meaning, right now I keep the same brain
Yeah.
until I die,
Yeah. Remember your kids.
or do I keep my brain until I die, or do I keep my body until I die? Is that what you're asking?
That's a great spin.
Because
I
if it's
think
like that,
keep your body, but your age progresses, or keep your mind young, but your body physically ages.
Faster than it should.
So mentally, you'd stay 30 forever, sharp, alert. Your body could be old, but like you're still alert and you know what's going on.
nah. I'm still choosing my body, man. I've worked hard.
But don't you think your mind is actually what gives you your body?
It is. If you connect them like that, then that means that I'll just stay like this and young
Forever.
mentally forever,
Forever,
which is
yeah.
great, right? Which is perfect. But in a case where I have to choose, man, I bench 2
Grandpa
plates now. You know, I'm big. I love it. This is the best time of my life. I'm keeping this body until I'm 90. Imagine me running and when I'm 90. Let's go, comrades.
And
Tomorrow.
you get lost.
And get lost.
Oh, the spots got filled up, by the way.
Yeah.
Like they opened the registration and then
Yeah.
in 24 hours it was closed. So I can't run next year.
No, you can run. You can just
Comrades.
run without registering.
No, that's illegal.
Is it?
Yes, you have to qualify, you have to register.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
'cause
whole
if you
process.
fall in
Yeah,
the
if you
thingy.
get
Yeah, so unfortunately, as much as I really wanted to go run 90Ks,
Right.
you know, the universe has
But do you run, Doc?
no. I was gonna start in December.
I have an idea.
And prepare for next year for comrades.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens
Hallelujah,
me.
brother.
I'm there with you.
Hallelujah, brother. I have an idea. We make our own comrades.
Oh
We
my
call it
God.
colleagues. You run from Gabs to Dibiti. 120 kilometers. I'll be in my
Let's
car.
do it. You can do it.
You
Doc.
can do it. I'll make you do a qualification one where you run, I don't know, Palape, Mahalape first. And then after that, you'll do your thing. Colleagues.
Okay.
Big shout. Guys,
We'll
register
just-
for colleagues, 5,000 pull up for registration. Closes at 31st of December.
I have one more for Dr. M
Right, let's go.
and 2 for Dr. Michael.
Okay.
Dr. M, would you rather get unlimited free books or unlimited free travel tickets?
Free travel. Free travel. I also don't read like that. I learn through experiencing.
Thank you, Jesus.
I learn through experience. So travel is one of those things really that teaches me a lot of the things. Like I go to different places to experience how they do things, and I want to bring it back to my community, to my country.
Dr. M, would you go as far as to say that you're relatively successful-ish?
Yes.
See, mom, dad, you don't need to read books to experiences. Yes,
Yeah.
learn through
You
experiences.
crop this bit
Yeah.
when you're watching the video.
Yeah,
Crop
no, I
this bit so
mean,
you show them.
they eventually agreed. It's just me
I
taking a
think
snub
lot
at them.
of successful, like it's also something that I've questioned myself on, because a lot of successful people actually read a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'd read and research on things, but I will not get a book and just finish from page. I actually get those apps that summarize because
right.
I don't have the patience to sit through it, and
You know what's crazy
yeah,
about
so
this?
It's something that I've struggled with, but I'm happy with.
I'm in the same exact shoes, and I found it like strange to say because there's this notion that
Yeah.
like doctors read.
Yeah.
It's about read a
I
lot.
remember
yeah.
telling someone, even like with trying to write the book, I was like, I've only ever completely read 2 books. And they're like, you've only read 2, but you're a doctor. I'm like, no. I've read like here and there, but like nothing's captivated me enough to like.
To continue to the end.
So much so that I had a discussion about it with my pastor, right? I was like, you're saying that we should read because like, readers are leaders, knowledge is power. But I just find it hard to like, and I'm stuck. And he tells me, wait, there's 2 different type of people. There's those that can read 100 books. And then there's you that can listen to someone that's read 100 books.
I can listen.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what?
Podcasts, I can listen to.
Yeah, and
stuff,
maybe
but
audiobooks. Maybe you guys
Yeah.
prefer audiobooks.
The summarized ones.
Summarized.
Get to the point.
Be quick. 2 minutes.
Actually, Doc, that's validation for me because I've always thought like, something is
It was
not
a
right.
huge weight lifted off.
Yeah.
He was born in Joaneng. He traveled to Gabs. He was successful, got married. He passed on. Full stop.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's a quick book.
He had a blue t-shirt on and
Well, are you pro books?
I'm pro books,
he
man.
is. He reads
I read
2
a
hours
lot.
a day.
Yeah, I read a lot.
But you like to
man.
travel.
And I love to travel. That's why I'm so torn with this one.
Yeah.
So he's been to my house. I didn't even buy a TV because I don't need it. I have so many books to read and get through. But I don't read like novels or anything like that. I read more motivation, psychology, and maybe sometimes business here and there. But yeah, I love reading, man. When you said this, I was thinking my favorite thing to do, right, is to get on a flight. Let's say the flight is like 6-7 hours, and get a book and know that I'm gonna finish like 48 Laws of Power again for the third time. Do you know what I mean? Like that's so exciting. So you said I have to choose one. I can't.
And then the beauty of how life works is me and Dr. M just have to listen to you.
You have to listen to me rambling about it.
Yes. 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah, and I'm such a good listener.
Yeah.
Apparently, Dr. Michael, you have 2 questions.
Right.
A bit similar to what Dr. M had hinted about the questions that come her way. So, question 1, Paul Audrey wants to know, is Dr. Michael married?
What? When did we get this one? I didn't even see this on the. This is one of them shocker ones,
I can show you.
for real.
I'm not making it up.
No, I'm not married. I hope to get married soon, actually. Bless the Lord. I do have a girlfriend though, so I'm in a committed relationship. Yeah.
Number 2, do you still want to have 5 children, or would you like the 300 Bula?
The ladies loved that one.
Yes.
Hey?
Do you still have a calling?
I still have the calling. I do want to have 5 children. That's a big thing for me, and I will have 5 children. Hit me up in 5 years.
Every year.
Every year is going to be one. Every year.
Nothing's changed from.
Nothing's changed, man.
From a medical point of view, is that realistic, Doc?
It's realistic. I think I could do it if I get a nice fertile partner. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and
She
I'm
has
also
to be
nice.
quite,
Yeah, just
like,
be like
young.
peak fertility,
Yeah.
right? And I'm also peak fertility. We're doing it.
And no complications
And no
along the way.
complications
No
along the way, obviously.
C-sections.
Yeah, no C-section.
But it's interesting how almost everyone now has had a C-section, like almost all deliveries. I think that's a conversation for the gynecologist. But
is,
Definitely need to place that one on her, because I remember during internship, it was 2020. This lady, 24 years old, comes in with her 12th pregnancy.
12.
The previous 11 were all SVDs, normal vaginal deliveries.
Right.
So now we're kind of having the conversation of,
Like, should we C-section?
no, she wanted to deliver naturally. She was ready to go. But the question of, okay, where are we going at this point?
Right.
In terms of like socioeconomic things, let's discuss contraception. And she's like, no.
Yeah.
Traditionally, I must give my husband
That's
children.
your type of woman.
I hear it.
So I think that's another thing that becomes difficult in practice. I'm sure my doctors could attest. Because you would think that this is the best thing for you, but then you have like traditional social aspects to it.
Yeah.
And of course, husband did come in, and it was a no. They were already planning the 13th child.
Oh, he was like,
13.
she's not getting any contraception.
And she's
Yeah.
like, she's 24. She still has a long way to go.
24, 12 kids.
24
12 kids, yeah.
Mate, when did she start?
Brother,
at 12.
all of us were afraid to do the math because that was opening up other
Does she have twins along the way?
Protection Services as well. you know.
single,
Really?
all natural deliveries.
Oh yeah, speaking of C-section, I'm a C-section baby. It's a bit of a risk as well because my mom said I had a big head. So it's like, so I'm thinking if I pass that genetically, I might ruin my chances of having 5 kids. So when
Yeah,
Dr.
because
M
you have
mentioned
to
it,
wait.
my heart
Yeah,
sank.
because
My
you have
heart
to wait
sank.
2 years at least.
You see what I have to deal with, Dr. M? I can never predict what comes out of his mouth. Never.
Oh my word.
Oh.
Oh man, guys, it's been a great episode. We're gonna close up now.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming, Dr. M.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
This
thank
was
you for-
fun.
It was really great.
Yeah.
Thank you for
It was.
indulging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us so much, man. We've come from 0 subscribers to 200, and we hope
Yeah.
to do the same in the next season, next year.
Hashtag new season.
Hashtag
Bring that
new
up.
season. Hashtag we're coming in hot. Hashtag Doctors Unhinged. Hashtag Kalafhi Day Hospital. All right. Thank you so much for your entertainment, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for speaking
Thank you for teaching us.
and for teaching us. Thank you for your. And what's that thing that we say at the end of the episode? Stay healthy and stay happy.
Yes, drink water, mind your business, and always be kind.
And always be kind.
Be
Thank you so
kind.
much, guys.